A drone pilot licence may one day become as important as your driver's licence.
Yeah, believe it or not, the $100 billion industry is growing as experts predict we'll be using them to get everything from our pizza to medical supplies delivered. Mahmood Hussein, owner and CEO of Global Drone Solutions, joins us now. Mahmood, thanks for joining us. So drones have gone from being what seemingly looks like a toy to being so important. Why is that happening?
Well, a lot of the companies are realizing that it's a very useful tool. And certainly in the last 5 or 6 years, you've started seeing food deliveries, medicine deliveries, and as you're showing right now, life-saving clubs are using it for dropping flotation devices as well as, spotting sharks. So, they are now becoming very useful for a lot of good things.
Do you think we will eventually see them rolled out to even more industries?
Oh, absolutely. Look, as you mentioned, we're a training organisation, so we have a broad range of clients from Tier 1 mining companies to utilities to power organisations. And a lot of small companies as well, setting up to do photography, weddings and things like that too. So it's only a matter of time. Only last week, CASA approved drone deliveries for food and medicine in Canberra.
Wow.
So it's only a matter of time. I personally believe that by end of this year, if not early next year, you're going to find that food deliveries and medicine deliveries will be all through Australia.
You're talking about pizza, though, most importantly, aren't you? We're talking about getting our pizza delivered by a drone.
Well, you know that in New Zealand they've been doing that for about 12 months.
Oh wow!
But seriously, here in Australia, CASA's been working with Alphabet, who own Google, and they've been delivering burritos in Canberra. And like I said last week, they've said now you can deliver coffee, tea.
Coffee?
Oh yeah.
Well, you don't want to spill a coffee up there.
Well, that's what they've said. It's food, so. Look, Alphabet has proven that they can do that. I think the bigger challenge is getting your public to accept that, you're going to be able to, order a pizza or a coffee and have it delivered to your house.
If it's fast, you'll win them over,
Can I be the concerned citizen here for a moment?
Jack.
And just ask you, there are a lot of people who would have issues about privacy concerns with drones flying over their backyards and even safety issues. If people, don't really know what they're doing, could the drones crash? Could it cause other problems?
Well, that's where CASA comes in. They're ensuring that every drone that they're approving to go across people, like these deliveries in Canberra, that particular aircraft has proven and is being tested to ensure that, one, it's got a lot of extra redundancies, right? So, for instance, they're using 8 or 10, 12 props just in case one fails. They've got systems that if one prop fails, the aircraft will actually, land itself. So, CASA is doing a fantastic job in ensuring safety, right? So that part of it I'm quite comfortable with. Privacy is always going to be a bit of an issue. It's like everything else, when the smartphones first came out, people were concerned about using them as well. But look, it's only a matter of time. It's growing at such a fantastic rate, and it's got so many good things that it can do that it's here to stay.
And I suppose if kids are being taught this in primary school now, I think the future is not necessarily just AI with these drones, but people piloting them as well.
Well, look, the good thing is our organisation actually works with primary schools, and it's not just about flying a drone, but they're actually being taught how to actually code a drone. So you can actually have this drone going from A to B to, say, delivering something and coming back. So that coding is very, very important. And now senior schools, we're training senior 15, 16-year-olds that when they finish school, they'll end up with either a remote pilot's license or even better, a Cert 3 in aviation. Amazing. So, and CASA and ASQA are currently working on Cert 4 and even a diploma. So it is something that's very, very exciting. And as you mentioned, it's going to be as important, if more important, to have a drone pilot's license in the future than a driving license.
Well, Mahmood, if we could get some hot chips and some coffee up here, that'd be really too sweet from any store that wants to fly it in.
I've got my coffee.
You got your coffee already? All right, well, OK. What a fascinating insight into where the future's going to be, and possibly even the next 12 months. Thanks for your time, Mahmood.
Pleasure. Have a great day.